Bruh. Anyways, let's get back to this. So, okay, we're gonna have to fight the Soviets today, for sure, because they puppeted Brittany and I think Corsica. So, we're gonna first start off with fighting Italy and Japan and everything. So let's get back into this. I believe I had an army training. No. Where are these guys? They just got back from Australia, I think. And this, we've got a little bit before that war starts. I think I was waiting on mechanized to be finished. Yeah. So we're gonna start building tank divisions pretty soon. For some reason, can't buy a lot from them. So we get Malaya. I wish I got that. Do I have? I can't remember which country I got. I think it's really dumb I didn't get Australia for literally doing all the work in that war, but you know. Dawn of the North America, that's not great. They do have war goals against us. Not sure that they'll do anything about that. What the fuck? I don't think Vietnam is even... Yeah, they're already Soviet, so technically I will be invading them at some point. I still don't know how Italy's not just crushing Romania right now, but probably as soon as Bulgaria joins them, which will probably happen inevitably. When is... Okay, it's almost done. Because we're doing EU, that's why we're invading all of Europe. Let's see. Mechanized 2. Then we can start building mechanized. Probably put a lot of factories off of that just to get it started. Then I can finally make a good tank division, sort of. I guess I'll make it from this. Medium tanks. And then mechanized infantry, like, I don't know, 6. That's not what I wanted. I don't see why spore artillery would be that great. The hospital is fine. Logistics company is probably not horrible. I think we make light tanks pretty well, so we can actually have that. And get that too. So this should do pretty well, I think. I want like probably 12. Actually, more like 15. I want to try and have like a set for every army or something like that. Do I still like sriracha? Yes. I haven't eaten it as much, but I do. Might use those tanks for this western push, because I don't know when that's going to happen specifically. I wish I had more airport space. Hopefully we can reach Balkans from there. Then be in Krakow or in Warsaw. That one didn't even have an airport there. I don't know why that was confusing to me. We're probably going to build up another one there. And try and have 2 little ones here. Probably have quite a lot of planes in queue now. They don't have an airport there yet, so I'm gonna wait for that to be built. This is my favorite food. I mean, it's still chicken. I just like fried chicken. Put a bunch on tanks. Probably don't need that many trucks. Unless maybe we could... No. I could actually make this a better division. 7-2 motorized is actually not that bad. That's quite a lot of soft attack. And it's still pretty fast. I think we have well over enough artillery to do that. Our main divisions, I could probably make into 7-2s, but I think I want to do this. What am I producing? I think I'm only producing normal artillery. And then motorized recon, because that's way better. Field hospital, and I think logistics. We're just going to make our divisions much better in general. I believe we have enough for all of that by far. Yes, we do. Do you like Young Gravy? Not really. I know who that is, but it's meh. Kind of stopped listening to that music a while ago. Not that it was like horrible, but okay, Italy's finally beating Romania. So I won't have to justify on Romania. But it does kind of look like... Okay, I thought they were... So they're War of the S. Good. This kind of look like we have new allies forming the US. Okay. Guest designer. Fighter craft, because I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that gives fighters some good stuff. Medium tank, and you can't make anything more. Still looks like Italy's losing quite a lot of manpower. Some Shranka. Right. I think bombers do cast damage. So we won't be doing too bad in the Alpine region. Yeah, they do both strategic bombing and cast. Let's just apply that here. Because for some reason everything else is 4 and it's 2. That might help a little bit to get that up. I think the war is about to start. I don't think that Hungary has much of a chance of defending itself. Italy is going to be another problem. But I don't think it'll be a huge deal. These guys are all here, I think. Yep. I think I might assign them to separate field marshals so things don't get mixed up here. I know it'll make our supply in the Northern Alps not super great, but the defense will be better. Like, yeah, they don't have great supply there. They're not actually suffering attrition like I thought they would be. Not too long till that war starts. Three dockyards. What else could we build? Maybe like... That doesn't look that great. Just get a cruiser. I think this is a light cruiser. I think we also have some bonuses to that. Our doctrine. We're not going to need to do a whole lot of naval management, I don't believe. And let's go. We should just crush them immediately. Oh yeah. They had absolutely no chance. Those divisions are insanely strong. I'd start using them. I just kind of did an experiment with that. I didn't think it would be that good. But pretty sure Hungary is about to die. Kind of like military access from you guys. Do I have to go to work? Okay, it's only 30 days. Can actually kind of finish them off. At least be pushed back to there. I don't think Italy is going to reinforce those Hungarian provinces. Okay, yes, it will. So let's just defend it like this for now. And I guess Romania's cut off from that so that they wouldn't have a way to reinforce. It's kind of dumb we have to justify on Italy. But they're rightfully scared of us. Although our Air Force wasn't fully deployed, so that was actually like straight up the divisions that we had. It's nice to know. Actually, it would have been better to have these guys go there. You can get in range. This guy, they're suffering not great attrition. Poor Sino relations. It's almost like we're at war with China or something. Okay. We might have to justify on Romania at some point because I guess Hungary was pulling way more weight than I thought they were. I don't think Italy has much of a chance. Yeah, Japan's gonna be a bit annoying. Naval stuff. I mean, we only have like 70. It's not an amazing amount of ships. Okay, they call it Italy in. So, did this just finish? Pretty much. I will justify on Spain, just deal with them later. But here comes the end of Italy, I guess. Not I guess. It's the end of Italy, but I'm gonna redraw that. So that I get the land. Instead of Romania. Our divisions are just destroying them, especially the cats now. So a lot of their army will be destroyed in this Yugoslavian area. I don't know if Yugoslavia is still alive. No, doesn't look like it. Didn't know if they got pieced out or not. Get some extra fuel. Yeah, Italy is just getting decimated. I think this front can also make a push and just take him out. What is that noise? What if it's my chair or something else? I hear something like squealing. Yeah, We just push through the front line, not front line, port line in the Alps, so they are screwed officially now. That was pretty quick. Okay, we can't trade with Soviets anymore. These Soviet puppets. We're gonna have to go over to Italy, not Italy, Japan. At some point. Italy has like no chance of survival. Japan, though, they could be an issue. I don't know how many divisions they have. Let's put more on that. We probably don't need to put 25 factories on mechanized, but I do want to get those tank divisions out pretty soon. How's Italy? Oh, it's just one division versus one division. Other one attack mill, probably, yeah. Oh, that's a big encirclement. I think they're, yeah, they're just dead. Romania is liberated. Japan is screwed. Italy's navy, though, is still humongous. I don't know why did they go to the Tasman Sea? Because I didn't delete it. Probably need like 200 or so ships to actually do what I need to. What I mean by do what I need to is invade Japan. I think we got another airport ready. Maybe they could reach over in Spain. I don't know that I'll need it. Why not? This will look like Spain has a very big army. Guess I'm that better infantry equipment. Wonder how long those tanks have to be built. 49 days. I'm gonna put more. We can upgrade to mechanized 2. I can't do mechanized 3 yet. I get better light tanks. Finish artillery off. could maybe reform my light tank divisions to be better. I don't know how much I have in stock, not a whole lot actually. Could maybe just make this armored recon. Because I think that actually... I mean, I'm pretty sure that adds a lot more armor to your divisions. Which I think is why the infantry divisions are kicking ass. We may have to call the Soviets into the war so that their puppets deal with the Japanese Navy. But also I'm kind of scared that the Soviets would lose on this front. It does look like they have numerical supremacy there. But like Mongolia would probably get crushed. So it might not be a great idea. So I think I'm going to deal with just the European countries first. Just so they don't join the US faction. And that should go pretty fast. I think I'll just find Portugal. Yeah, that Spain stood no chance. Yeah, always mixing up my words. I don't know how long it's going to take to build a substantially sized navy. At least one that could compete with Japan. I didn't research a whole lot of navy stuff, so how good is this compared to that? Light attack 8.4. So this is heavy attack, it seems. It could be improved. Hopefully we could get... I think we should be able to get a puppet on Japan, and then we can steal their navy. The Soviet Navy is going to be insane, because they have, like their navy itself probably isn't that big, but they have puppets that have huge navies. Like I think they have British's puppet. I didn't think much of the British Navy. So I was actually going to try and puppet them, but Soviets got to it first. Should probably upgrade these. I haven't taken Madrid yet. I'm pretty sure they could just walk in. Yeah, they can. Don't even have air support. I don't have air support up here. But I'm just kind of curious what these divisions can do. They don't seem to do very well whenever they're on low supply, though. So not on full modernization. Need to wait for them to get set up, and I think they can actually just go in now. Got a lot bigger of an army than I thought they would. Considering I think they only started out with like 15 divisions at the beginning of this war. No. That doesn't matter. No, they did. Motorized. No, that's not how you're supposed to do that. Just trying to finish off all these guys. Even more military factories. I think I need to produce more artillery, considering we need significantly more. We need significantly more now because we put them into our divisions. It's a bit late. So then we come into that. Portugal will be no issue. I don't need air at all for that. I think I might have to change my doctrine a little bit because we're running out of manpower due to all this garrison. Belgium. This garrison isn't appliance isn't growing fast enough. In some of these places. We have a lot of dockyards there. I think I'll just pump out more destroyers now. Portugal. 12th of July, would that say? 15th of July. I'm still kind of worried that they'll use the Navy to re-invade Italy. Don't think I can necessarily stop it. No. I just don't want to throw a lot of production down the drain. Which I don't. Thought we were making railway guns. I guess I wasn't. That's important to make. Because those are pretty good. See, these guys have horrible supply right now. I think I'll just have them garrison actually. Because I am worried about them invading the southern coast. Don't believe they're allowed past Gibraltar, but they might be. Have to see what the rules are. So you can only pass submarines through, it seems. I'm going to be using this army, I think, to invade. Maybe some of the medium tanks. We probably need trade interdiction. Oh, we've almost got mechanized built. Still a long way for getting all those medium tanks out, so probably be ready by the time the Soviet War starts. I would like to just own all of Europe. I think that would just look nice. we will have to, I think, invade Corsica specifically. They have 0 divisions, so they can't actually participate in the war whenever it starts. I think I'm gonna. No, that takes a little bit too long. Oh, that's updated. Because her economy is so large, it doesn't matter a whole lot. And more military factories to assign. I think we're gonna try to get to 100 on there. That's pretty extreme, but I think I have such a good production of everything else, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's go. Should be like immediate victory, pretty much. Yeah. And they should capitulate. I don't get the African stuff, it seems. Oh. Luxembourg. I'll use the tanks that are already deployed to deal with that. These 2 armies. Go to Lisbon. They may very well have convoy interdiction here. No, not really. So we may be able to just move through. Be safe for the most part. They don't actually have any ships here? That's really stupid. They do have ships here, so I'm going to move these guys over to Singapore. They should be mostly safe. And our navy is still building up. I think it's building way faster. Don't know why it does this every time I load the game in. Might make just an extra army to help deal, like Switzerland and stuff like that. Although the tanks might be able to do that themselves if they get pumped out fast enough. We still have quite a lot of production. Actually, that's not too bad. After we deal with Luxembourg, Switzerland or something is probably next. I don't really see a point in Austria, but I think I can get cores on it later, so that's why I can't see much of a point in it, but whatever. Probably take Denmark out after Switzerland. Yeah, I'm not surprised Portugal did that. That does complicate some things because I think they have, yeah, they have some resources. I don't think that any of these divisions will get wiped out going there, but okay, well, that one might. They're just not having a good time, are they? Okay, I might actually set them all here so they can resupply. I don't want to lose divisions on our way there. This looks like an actually fun challenge. Oh, we did lose division. That's what I was afraid of. Well, it is pretty fun. It's just kind of time consuming after you get to this point. Need the ships to be able to defeat Japan, though. They're not getting resupplied very well. Okay. We're just gonna have to bite the bullet. Take some losses. We have to get over. Okay, never mind. Let's not go to Singapore. They put a lot more ships there. Let's go to Burma. Got a railway gun. Add that on. Don't actually have that many divisions left of the tanks to build. They could get deployed not too long. I could have called the Soviets in. I don't know what that would do. We have plenty of rubber. Not much in the way of oil, though. I thought we'd made way more oil than that. Huh. I'm gonna keep building these. Evidently, we still have an oil problem. I think we might be able to do 2 justifications at once, honestly. After this one finishes. That makes it go by way faster. I kind of want to finish Romania off after Japan is dealt with. Blades. We have a lot of planes that we can deploy now. I think I'll set some of them up. Soviets eventually. Wait. There's going to be a lot more airport space around here. So I think strategies mainly have these 3 heavily covered air support, And then it will probably just crumble after that. November. Really are running out of manpower just from garrisons. Are there any huge countries that are about to reach it? Well, before we run out of manpower, it seems. So I think this is better than taking the hit to all that. We're gonna change our military doctrine a tiny bit. I can find where that is. There it is. Oh, you still have this new stuff. I should probably add. I need to give myself. Okay. Why can't I find this? 1,000 hours of the game, but I don't remember. This is sometimes. My brain. Dude, my brain is fried today. Not been too long after I waked up, to be honest. I woke up really late. Here we go, finally. Yes. Because we really need the manpower. I know that damages our tanks a little bit, but they should still be way more powerful than we need them to be. Then we got that. Ready? I think we can actually move into Singapore without losing anything. Lose a little bit of equipment, but that doesn't matter. These guys won't have great supply. Whoa. What's our Navy looking like? 127? What's the Japanese Navy looking like? Numbers wise? Way bigger. Definitely way bigger. But we are producing quite a lot of ships, I think. I would say probably 200 ships, and then we call the Soviets in. Okay. Then with this, I'm going to justify on 2 nations at once. Approving relations. Probably to Denmark, actually. Fast. Do we have 6.9 thousand for refineries? So that's actually way more than I thought it was. It just doesn't show up as an oil resource. Don't we have enough for railway guns? No, I guess we lost some. Let's just try and spam out ships as fast as possible. I think they're to the point of being almost fully ready. I just found these two. Yes. Hopefully we'll be done with Japan by that point, but I don't know how fast our Navy is going to build. I might just call the Soviets in now. This is safe. That's definitely not safe, though. So you can move into here and then move up here. I don't think we might have to call the Soviets in for naval support. At least because of the puppets. I mainly just want to get to Vladivostok. It's really hard to get oil. At least we have an unbelievably large amount of rubber now that we'll never use. Which one was it? I think it's this one. It's 4. Yes, it's 4. And now we're gonna call the Soviets in. They've kind of been itching to do this, it seems, for a while. They're supposed to keep lagging because they have a horde of puppets. Oh, that's a lot of battling going on. The Mania joined our faction? That's an issue. Well, Dominican Republic joined. I'm more worried about the Navy. The Soviets doing anything with the Navy? A little bit. I would need them to do stuff there, though, to get through. I'm gonna wait for a decent Allied fleet to get in the South China Sea. They're going to. It doesn't really look like they are. So we're gonna have to use our own fleet to protect them temporarily and hopefully not lose a whole lot. Penetration. That seems like a good idea since it seems most of our Navy is based on torpedoes. They are actually doing... they're not doing too great, actually. They were pushing it first, but I like to get to Vladivostok and then push through there. Probably could have just sent an army through, though. This was a bit unneeded. Korska's gone. Not necessarily surprised by that. think these guys were around the cape, right? Not the cape that I was thinking of. Here comes the Navy. Don't know how strong it's going to be. Most of these are 1936 ships. Those look like they're winning in Africa, which makes sense. I just wish Japan didn't declare war on me, but I'm surprised they didn't declare war on the Soviets, to be honest. The Soviets own Malaya. I probably should have done naval exercises, you know? Yeah, let's get ready for this. Okay, so actually, we do have protection here, but it might just be a good idea to add on to it. I believe we mainly need it there. And let's just go. May our allies protect us well enough. Okay, it's taking them a really long time to fight 13 submarines. I think some of our divisions might get caught still. Borneo's getting invaded. It's not a small invasion either. At least for that. It takes them so long just to run away. That is the only division that's caught, though. Or that's been getting caught. So that's a good sign, I think. We finished these guys? No. Okay, we finished the tanks. I don't believe we have an armor officer. I think that guy is. Yeah. So I think he can deal with this by himself. We may be able to get supremacy over the Sea of Japan. If we can get some air support over here, I guess. Probably could. It's not showing me though. Do have a supremacy here, which is surprising. Now we need naval agent support. We do actually have supremacy. Okay, let's have them repair. I guess they didn't take very much damage, so they don't have to repair, but let's see. Hopefully these guys make it without getting shot down. I guess sunk. Okay, they're safe. Now I'm going to just really need to see if they have actual defenses. They don't. AI garrison against ports. Impossible challenge. I think it was Shronko said that yesterday. Saying the motorized in because they'll be fast once they actually land on the port, and then infantry for everything else in case we actually have to fight. I think I have better tech though, so I can maybe send in more. I won't go too excessive on it. I do want it to be mainly from the same province. That one might get screwed over. I swear if the Soviets have like 50%, I'm gonna be pissed. Why? They've taken like 2 provinces, or they've lost provinces. That's so annoying. Oh well, taking actual Japan should get us a lot, and I think we also have to invade China, so that is also another thing. Yeah, we have to invade China, which they probably don't have a whole lot of divisions anyways. 0. So we should get the majority of the war score. Wait, what's the other country that has a bunch? So we only have 50 something. Romania? Wait. Romania has 9%. Well, I guess that makes sense. They were getting invaded. Wow. By Italy and somehow holding on. So that's reasonable, I guess. Japan should be pretty easy to beat as long as they keep that port unprotected. And then actual China shouldn't be that hard either because 0 divisions and I think most of their divisions will disappear. Matter of beating the Soviets, I guess, in the race for that. Kind of surprised they got naval supremacy with just that small navy. These guys should land. Yeah. I don't know why the AI just never garrisons this one port. Oh, they didn't even garrison Osaka this time. So yeah, they just... Wow. Have these guys assigned to a southern offensive. These guys go through the north. And that's the end of Japan. Although AI is not being too intelligent with that, so I'm gonna have to go through and actually take this island manually. Where'd you go through that? Okay. Kind of expected them not to have a garrison because of all this. Just seems like I think they have most of their troops in India, maybe. At least a decent chunk. So it looks like they might be getting garrisons in, but it's kind of too late for it to mean anything. Let's see how powerful our tanks are. 15 tanks versus all of Switzerland. Awesome. So this isn't a bad division. Some places they aren't pushing all the way. Kind of worried I might miss Japan capitulating though. They broke our cipher, doesn't matter. I have the spy network. I do, but I haven't used it. The whole purpose of it is for the Soviets. It would be hard to beat. And those 15 tank divisions to have defeated Switzerland by themselves. And we'll do the same to Denmark, which will be significantly easier because it's Denmark. We literally only have to take like Copenhagen to win. At this point, I'm just gonna build more convoys. Of course, they left Nagasaki open. Okay, we might actually just have to rush over here. And overrun them? Nope. We just need Nagasaki to make them capitulate, I think. Yes. That should be over. And now we really just need to rush. Rush B in China. I don't even think they're really gonna be able to defend their ports. Did they lose all their troops on this border? Not really? I don't know if we'll be able to invade the ports then. Ulrich is still gonna try. I'm gonna have these guys try and go to... Oh, that's gonna go down, not Shanghai. Then I'm gonna have these go here. Should take around 14 days to get the biggest ones. 14 days. I don't know how much damage that would do to the Navy. Capitulating? I don't think it does a whole lot. They have a lot there, but I think they also have friendly ships. Should be able to get us this permit. Nope. Not enough. We need air. Which I think we have plenty of. We get just 500 fighters and then try and do like 500 if we have naval bombers in that amount. We don't have that many naval bombers. Let's get some tactical bombers out there as well. Naval strike. see what that does. That should give us a decent bonus. I don't know if it'll put us over 50% though. Oh, what just happened? They just did air superiority as well. They have way more fighters out there too. I can deploy way more fighters than they can. So this isn't much of an issue. We just need to build up the airports. Well, that's not a great airport. Well, let's build up there then. I think once that's done, they should be able to help. Okay, they have a lot. They have a lot of planes there. A lot more than they realistically need. Oh. They didn't have to war with Iran. They're gonna get some extra war score from that, which is annoying. Really don't want them to get a Chinese puppet. Do have supremacy here, so if we did invade Korea, we could possibly. Why is it lagging? What the heck just happened? The naval stuff seems to make my... Hold on. There seems to be an issue with my CPU usage. 61% of my memory. Well, decent amount of that is my browser being open, so I'm going to close that. Okay, we're back. It's running faster. Not super fast by any means, but it is running. Just get air superiority here. I think we could have naval supremacy. Of course, the airport is taking a while. Why do they have so many planes there? I'm really convinced if I just let these guys not, then maybe they would stop. No. 2,000 fighters over this sea tile. That's just... Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna go in. Of course, some of them got around. Okay, they are defending that one specific port. They are defending. Literally none of the others, for some reason. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But okay. Justification on Denmark. Really a point on justifying? Guess we can. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna last that long. So I don't know. I'm not gonna justify for now. Okay, let's split this up. And let's just destroy China. Oh my god. My game just crashed. What? Uh-oh. Well, why is it doing this? That almost crashed the game. That's crazy. Denmark, okay. I feel like someone's spamming out divisions. I think it might just be the US and Soviet Union combined, maybe. Oh, it's Japan too. Those three just spammed out an insane amount of divisions, and I guess that started destroying my computer. China shouldn't have much of a chance. Has 0 divisions. Still. Vietnam did capitulate though. But like, what? Peru? Why is Peru? Are they faction leader? Are you kidding me? Why are they the faction leader? Why does this happen? This is so stupid. Peru is a major power. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. I hate this game sometimes. You have to kill Peru. I thought it was over. But apparently not. So let's also justify on countries. Which we're kind of gonna need to. Don't know why these guys stopped moving. I don't think I remember justifying, but just checking. I'm gonna go after Scandinavia then. Denmark is gone. No, we want a Panzer expert. That is something I'm pretty sure about. these guys will go through Sweden. Yeah, sure, you can join. What? Kinda hoping Peru isn't in this specific war, but I'm pretty sure they are, considering we are at war with them. That's really stupid. I like how this kind of like just turned into a world conquest, this communist Germany. So now we're gonna have to fight the Soviets next. That won't be as hard, but it will still be. It'll still take a while. I'm probably gonna have Chinese puppet and a Japanese puppet. Hopefully a Japanese puppet. So we shouldn't be getting that much war score. Why? Because they're bombing. And they've lost. I don't like the way the war score works in this game. It legitimately makes no logical sense. Bombing, maybe, but 1,000 war score for bombing? Like, that's a bit ridiculous. It's the very early wars. You could literally just bomb the country a bunch and then just take everything in the peace deal without doing any work. It's just very, very ridiculous. Now we're gonna get to Peru somehow. They have 2387 divisions. Why? Why? We're gonna have to make a Marine division. And we have to research that too. Beast. I don't think it's gonna be too bad to make. I don't know, I might just make Space Marines because naval invading Peru is ridiculous. Like, they usually have very good defenses because they do nothing else but just sit there. So I'll start building nukes. Maybe research them. China's almost dead. I'm just gonna assign one of these guys. I don't know why they're being so careful. But I'm just gonna zoom into Chongqing. I think that's how you say that. Something like that. Is that another Central American nation? El Salvador. Why? I swear if El Salvador somehow takes faction leadership after Peru falls, it's gonna be just cursed. It already is cursed. That's 5, that's 3, that's 8. We can take there. Okay. I can't do a spearhead. Why did they only start caring about that division? That moment? What am I looking at here? It's very cursed. You're going to not like what you see now. I don't know if you've been here. Peru is the leader of the Greater East Asian Prosperity Sphere. They literally joined and immediately took over the faction. And they also have almost 100 divisions, possibly. gonna keep invading countries to keep it interesting, because we just sit here and wait for nukes or something like that. It's just going to be boring to watch. Ah, they got 2 there. It's only, what, 3? All these arrows in the way of me actually seeing what's going on. They did make it there. That's not enough for China to capitulate, apparently. 6% away. What does that mean for us taking land? 1, 2. It won't tell me how many are here, so I'm just gonna take it. Screw it. They're basically encircled there anyways. Division is out here. Bruh. British Parliament. Well, British Parliament is puffed with the Soviets, so they're not going to do that. That's Garrison's fort. You've literally taken over parts of China. Your manpower should be fine. You got India. Okay, that wasn't enough. Of course it wasn't. Of course they immediately lose that. Okay. How much more? We could probably just take provinces and it would eventually capitulate. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Yeah. But of course all of this is still left over, so we have to use these guys to actually invade Peru. Why can't I delete it? Bruh. Can I get rid of the garrison? Okay. We have to remake this entire army group. So of course we do. I'm just gonna assign the exact same guy over. So now we have to beat Peru, which is going to be hell. It's the only way I can describe it at this point. Who's justifying on me? Britain? Pretty sure they're a puppet. How are they? Okay, never mind. I thought they were gaining independence. I was like, okay. Oh, we need docking rights. Yeah, Austria is just sitting there because I think I just Anschluss them. So I don't, for me, I don't see much of a point in fighting them. Because I could just core them later, but now what? You have to actually set this up. Have them all go to Lisbon. And they're just gonna leave. I mean, there's literally one division here, so I don't think we're gonna have much trouble. I bet you guys still barely have any more worship. Yeah, we only have 40%. Despite Soviets. What occupation have they done is what confuses me. What they took out, like, they've lost land. They've gotten encircled like 5 times over. Very confusing. Kuko's gone. And Shuko's probably not far from gone. These ones our troops actually get in there. These are kind of pointless at this point in the game, but I'm hoping that my navy can actually get into Panama. Thank God. You have docking rights. We'll just go over. We'll just go over and we'll just stay in Panama. That's 715 factories. The Soviet puppet word after this is going to be ridiculous. Oh, I really hope Peru doesn't stay. I'm gonna annex Peru. I have to make sure they don't become a great power ever again. I also need to get more war score. So, you guys start bombing, I guess, innocent civilians at this point. Strap on anything, everything. In fact, let's get more bombers. I didn't think I had that many more, but I don't know how much I can squeeze out of Manchuria for war score, but it might be a lot. So 15 bombers should do a pretty decent amount. Rest in peace for Manchuria, though. I had to, wait, why did my bombing drop? I was gonna say it should drop. Game runs so slow at like 1943, it just starts lagging behind. I think we've got that navy over there. Naval invasion support across all this. Why do they have that? Okay. I guess you're gonna help that as soon as you delete these orders. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, now we have supremacy, but I don't want it to take forever. I don't know if we'll need to make Marines, but I'm just researching it in case. Because, oh my gosh, it's just going to be so hard to invade them. 35 to 83, we can't even, like, bomb them or anything either. Kind of just have to wait. We can actually deploy. We don't have a lot of bombers. I'm gonna grab these guys and put them over here. I don't believe that I actually own that. That's Soviet. Yeah, it is. Manchukuo capitulated, which means that strat bombing there won't get us points anymore. 251 points off that. That's brutal. Try and bomb there. Actually, Korea, maybe hold out a little bit longer. It's actually checked by Japan. I guess owned by Japan, I mean. Oh, that's gross. This grossly bad supply. I think they'll be too big of a debuff as tanks. But are they just gonna go here? I don't think I can do it on the first try though. I think we do need Marines. Just gonna take forever to set up, I bet. 63 days. I guess we'll focus on this front just to see what we can get some extra bomb war score from. Peru is still somehow lost 213,000. Maybe most of their divisions are worldwide, which is a good thing. Hopefully that's true. I've only lost 300,000. Good on me. Yeah, those field hospitals and other sport companies seem to do a lot. Whenever it comes to reducing casualties. Why is the dog gotta do this now? What the dog doing? There might be unbeneficial bomb there now. Probably not great to bomb there either. Qinghai. I don't know how to say that, man. Let's bomb that. Wonder if those planes can even... Leo! Bro. Okay, well, what I'm gonna do with these guys is pilot exercises. Doesn't seem like it's gonna help enough. seem like there was some planes from somewhere getting over there. I wouldn't know where that would be. Probably Panama, but I don't think I can get access to that. Don't believe I can build an airbase for them. Just with military access, which sucks. I think we're gonna start just building strat bombers instead. Okay, take out Sweden. I think we should be able to. It does not look like they'll be able to get through that. Finland is a puppet. Yeah, we're gonna have to let them into Copenhagen, then take it back really quickly. You should have better organization. I wish there was a way to just auto set it to that. What kind of division do they have that's able to do that? I could actually do decent against medium tanks. Bulgaria. Really? No way they're gonna join the war. You're gonna need air support over here. Sure. I think with that extra air support we can actually make it across, maybe. Oh, come on. Okay. Sweden is gonna be finished off. We might have to fight Bulgaria, I don't know. What did I just research? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, we don't need that. It'd probably be better to get advanced landing craft. Because I don't want to have to wait another 63 days if this fails, which it probably will. And I'm gonna wait to, because I don't think they're fully done. 41 days. Really, I have to move some troops out of there. The ones that aren't assigned to anything, I'm just gonna move them out. Yeah, I'm just gonna move all of them out. And the ones that are assigned to a naval invasion will just move back in. And they should be way better supplied that way. Means they'll do way better in the naval invasion. Our tanks are rolling over Sweden now. Justification on Norway shouldn't be too long from done. Yeah, Bulgaria wouldn't have a chance if we declared war. Or if they declared war, which will probably be likely to happen. Sometimes the AI does that. And next major victory point, Sweden loses. They even have one? They have one up there, so I think they'll capitulate before that, to be honest. We have Marines. So if this invasion doesn't work, I'm going to make them Marines. Can try again. Make some of them Marines. I don't think we can make a whole lot of them Marines. It's not a great supply, but it's way better than it was. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Stop. I thought that was fully done. I guess not. Should be. Why aren't they launching? Bruh. Okay, everybody's going now. To 20 divisions versus whatever they have there, if they have anything. I'm hoping they don't, but you never know. Also going to check on China to make sure they haven't come back. No. Are we checking this? Oh no, that's not a good sign. Okay, that's not the naval invasion. That's something else. I'm gonna bomb Sinking. I haven't seen any Peruvian troops yet. Thank God, it looks like they didn't actually protect the ports very well. Just one division. That one division's still holding out somehow. Kind of. This war might be over finally. Bulgaria will probably lead the faction after this. But I'm gonna finish off these few European countries that are left and then go after the Soviets. It's probably gonna be another like 2 hours. But I'm so glad that this actually worked. I was very concerned that it wasn't going to. Yeah, it doesn't know how to manage defending its own territory and defending other countries at the same time. How do the Soviets have the most? That's my question. They barely did anything. I'm gonna take what I definitely need is Italy. So I don't want to fight like 10 different puppets that the Soviets make. Okay. Satellite Spain, fuck you. I hate this thing. Did they puppet China? Of course they did. So you might have to beat China after beating Soviets. Yep. China's a puppet. They took Sweden. Because why not? Peru. We need to make sure Peru. Oh. I'm taking this. I have to. So I don't know if Peru will lose their great power status, and I don't want to have to naval invade them whenever they're possibly like full power in their own land. Japan might already be puppeted. I'm gonna hope not, but no way. This is awesome. And then we can maybe make a second puppet to surround actual China. Then we don't have to deal with it. So we get to it. Japan, you're gonna take all of your states back. I'm actually gonna take your states. Except for South Sakhalin. Actually, I'm gonna take it all. I'm gonna be annexing them anyways. I guess I'll take that. Let's see what this peace deal is gonna look like. I don't think the US got like anything. The US didn't even get Venezuela. Let's move all these guys back to Europe. And let's just have them garrison all this. Be back home on their way. These tanks will deal with Norway. I swear if you join the American faction, I have to call the Soviets into the war. That's a little ridiculous. A little overkill. Oh. They haven't joined that. Thought for a second that I was saying Norway joined, but they didn't. That was really random to say. Good for you. Norway shouldn't take too long to kill. I'm gonna bring it up here. I'm gonna trust the frontline AI to deal with this. Justify. Okay, it's gonna take 85 days. Are we justifying on 2? Yep, we are. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Your Asian is that bad? No. I don't care if you're Asian or whatever. Doesn't matter to me. For some reason, these guys just left them open. Let's save their supply. reason this front line is expanding way too much. I think they ran out of fuel. No. They're kind of close to. Now they ran out of fuel, but they're getting it back. Shranka, you might want to tone down that a little bit. Do you support Stop Agent 8? I mean, yeah. I don't think any racial groups should be hating each other. I think it's an incredibly pointless thing to have racial supremacy beliefs. I mean, Jude is just trolling. Sorry to expose you, but he's just trolling. He doesn't. I said I don't think he believes that stuff about Asian people. They have. Oh my gosh. Sort of somehow the Soviets get the majority of the war score in this. Okay. That's the last city. They don't have fuel, do they? Nope. That guy sucks. They're gonna take forever to get there. Jack PP. What the fuck? Oh, thank you. Sorry if I sounded insulting whenever I laughed at your name. I just probably mean something completely different, but how did the Soviets keep doing this? They didn't even... They just bombed them into doing that? I don't know. Why does Italy exist? But thank you, Jack, for watching my content. So after I get done with Ireland, I'm gonna start actually justifying all the Soviets. I don't think I'll have a huge problem. Turkey left the common turn, so I can actually take them out. I won't worry about them until after. This is gonna be a huge war. I don't want to add anybody else to it. I'm trying to do it just by myself, without calling any of my puppets in. I don't have very many puppets anyways. I only have 2. But I feel like they would just get in the way. Or just get immediately killed. God, not railways, railguns to everybody. sells that for some reason. I don't think Italy can declare war for the entire faction, so I'm not worried. Nice. Thank you for the sub. Subs I'm at. I have to reopen the browser on my computer. Try and make my game lag out. So I'm gonna check right now. Oh, 288. Subscribing actually got me to the daily quota. I have a daily quota that I'm trying to hit every day, at least until the end of this month, to get like 2 subs a day. That's why I've been streaming a bunch this week. I won't stream over the weekend just because I want to take some time for myself every once in a while. I don't want to get burnt out. Okay, these guys need to do a garrison order then to come over here. It'll take forever for them to get over here. I think I might build another army group. Might push through here, I don't know. We may just a weaker army just set up here. How many of these can I train? So if I can train 15 of them, and 2 Porto and 4 Hoi4, I get that. I mean, obviously I have it now, but was kind of a situation where I felt bad for spending money on games. My family didn't start out with a whole lot when I was little. Let's see, 18 times 5. That's like 90. Should be. Okay, we can actually train what we need to train. So we're gonna have to set it up. Shranka, calm down. Isn't this your main account too, Shranka? I think this is. I don't know how many subs he's at. Do I have a Discord? I'm gonna try and get a server. Like, I've got a server already, but I'm gonna try and do like a big announcement for it over the weekend. So I'm gonna make a time lapse out of these 2 streams. I don't think it'll extend into 3. Don't Doctors Call Me. Yeah, that's the name of my fan Discord that I haven't really released to the public yet. Because I was bored. It doesn't really have anything to do with communism, it's just... it's just a name. I mean, I might change like the theme of it later on. I just Poland, not Poland, Soviets. What? Hold on. They have war goals against. Okay. I don't care. I love medium tanks so much. They're so good. They just tear through everything. Heavy tanks are definitely better, but they're not as fast. I can actually upgrade them pretty soon. Yeah, we did declare war on the Nordic countries, but of course, USSR got somehow, even though I had over 50% of the war participation, they got the first turn. You could get Hoi4 for like very cheap whenever they do sales. They do those every once in a while. I don't know. Greece. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. I like EU4 more, personally, but I like EU4 more personally, but they're both great games. I'm also just not as good as at EU. Yeah, that's. I'm not as good at EU4 as I am Hoi4. So I don't pick it as much EU4 content. I haven't spent a whole lot. I don't have a whole lot of money anymore. I'm looking to get a job, but there are not a whole lot of great jobs out there. They just don't have very good descriptions on their websites. Screw the house smells. I need to get money for it. Doctrines available. What's that? More submarine stuff? Our Navy's actually very huge now. They're doing the missions. Stop. Just... What are you doing? Okay, I don't know what the Navy is doing. Clear on Soviet Union. Yeah, that's what's coming next. We're finishing up some justifications, though. Mainly in Ireland. Then I'm gonna go to war with Soviets. I could get the war called for this. I don't think I can form the EU, though, so it might not be worth going democratic yet. We will have to go Democrat when we can from the European Union. But I also wanted good borders. And I want to get these divisions out. Alright, see you, Jack. I don't know how much longer I have on the stream. Maybe 1 to 2 hours. Really depends on how long the Soviets take to take out. I'm gonna have to quick deploy these guys and train them up myself. How big is our Air Force? $8.2K. That's a pretty big Air Force. It's pretty huge. I wish I could get the game to run faster. At this point in the game. This is a fighter, yeah. So we got air supremacy in 2 of the 3 that we need. Wait, is Romania actually going communist? Oh, I've never seen them do that. That's interesting. They might just do King Michael's coup, though. I know that they're in the common turn, but you need to deploy. These guys are taking forever to be deployable. For the fact that the games remain really slow. I'm hoping to break the Soviets just with air support, but they have bigger Air Force than I do. Which is kind of impressive. They may not have a bigger one whenever it comes to how many planes I actually have. Because I have no clue how many planes I have just sitting around. Almost 2,000 fighters, 2,000 plus air support. Not a lot of bombers though. Plus US declares war score won't matter. They do have war goals on Soviets though. Alan, I don't know, I don't think they'll focus on actual, like, mainland Europe though. I think they'll just take over Canada. We need more military factories to be deployed. What could we even build at this point? We've got so many guns that's breaking out. Game's breaking to count it. For 1,000,000, yeah. This is minus 2.1k a day. I don't think that's actually happening, to be honest with you. Maybe it was. Is everybody here? I think so. Now we can actually set up this army, which thankfully we don't have as big. This is kind of why we need 2 army groups. We don't have as big of a, I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, we don't have as big of a iron curtain as I usually do whenever I have to fight the Soviets in a game like this where I ally them. Our iron curtain is relatively small, it's just Romania. And this, but like I can guard that with probably like 10 divisions. Which I do have extras. At least I can just quick deploy them. Alright. Now it is time to leave the Comintern and justify a war goal. It will only take under 25 days. Which means I think I'm gonna make like, which one has the best defense? Or is it? It's 400. That's really high. 482 though. Then Panzer Division probably has nothing compared to those. It's mainly just for my breakthrough. So I'm gonna train like 10 of these guys and just put them in Copenhagen. So they're inviting me to the faction. I'm gonna temporarily have these guys set up here. Take out Ireland real quick. Thinking about doing a Minecraft stream on Monday when I come back. And let's go to war. Because they're just improving relations, so I don't think they'll join a faction. Don't know why the front line did that. Oh yeah. Actually, I'll use these guys for what they were made to do. And I'm gonna get some cryptology stuff. So we can better defend ourselves from that, because it will actually kind of matter against the Soviets. I think we can deploy. Yep. Almost have, well, the tank divisions are still 24th of September. When is this going to be done? 19th of October. I think we have enough time to train everything. Even if we have to take the 2-month time it takes to get rid of the war goal. I won't get rid of it first. I'll wait until like the 59th day if I have to. So I'm unprepared for this, I'll just get devastated. I know their navy probably isn't bigger than mine. Mine is pretty huge now. It's not the greatest navy, but it's big. I will definitely try to keep supremacy. Actually, I can't patrol there, but convoy. I'll do convoy raiding. I don't want to get a naval invaded. So yeah. Actually, Corsica has one division. They don't though. So how long will this take? Kind of wondering. I don't know. I don't think I'll really have to deal with Italy. Okay, they actually do have divisions. Do they have some like random island or something? They have Libya. I don't think they'll have troops here, but I'll use the 10 extras that we're gonna deploy around to the like 1 to 3 division nations in Europe. I'm gonna have to make sure not to call allies in, because I can't have communist China get called in before I'm actually ready to take out China. Then after this, we'll go democratic. I think they just finished the motorized divisions, didn't they? Yep. How do I not have supply in my own capital? Because it's quite a lot of troops. Okay, then there's one more army. But I'm going to split these guys up. And train them all. You guys, Frankfurt, Hamburg. All going to train to elite. Or at least however much you can get before the war starts. Can make modern tanks. I don't know if I'm gonna need that. Don't know how it's only 50%. They can only do 2. Okay, I guess I can just research nuclear bombs. Let's stabilize this. think that's the best for convoy raiding. See how those. Okay. These guys are going to go over Ukraine, and then we have another 1,000 that we gotta deploy. They're going to go to the Balkans. These guys are going to deal with the Balkans. These fighters are going to fight in Ukraine. It's not the right ship. Plane, you know. I've always gotten... I don't know when this started, but like the longest time, I've mixed up airplane and ship. So much. Not exactly sure why. I could do both of these, and then once this airspace is done, then move that over there. I don't think I'm actually going to need it to be there, though. I feel like the Soviet Air Force will be too confused, I guess, to actually do anything. Let's deploy those guys and just shift-click train. I'm gonna put generals, I forgot to do that. I think they get a little bit of experience from this, not as much as they used to. It's not useful. So I'm gonna have the rest of these guys go down here. One is gonna be set up to invade Corsica. Another one is going to move over there. I think that's it. So we've got 3 divisions, and they should be able to hold Copenhagen because they're pretty decent divisions too. Could have gone really meta, and build like anti-air on my visions and anti-tank and all that, but I usually don't mess with that. I'm gonna build anti-air as soon as I can. Over here. And over here, actually. This politics will be very important too. The reason I'm building so much anti-air is because they might just send the majority of their fighters into one airspace. And so I want to be able to shoot them down. At least more effectively. I need to deploy the reserves. Here. They just actually get in there. So hopefully we're going to cut off Russian trade here and also naval invasions. United States demands transfer of Americans. Hold on. I need to know if Peru is a major power. No. Thank the Lord, for one, not a major power anymore. So, sure, you can That's gross. They can have that if they want it. But we're joining the United States. How big is their faction now? It's like NATO, except they have none of Europe. So not really NATO, but these guys are done. Put them into a separate army. And just train them. I'm just gonna select one there. And try and have really decent divisions before we go to war. But it really depends on when these guys. Okay, they'll get out pretty soon. I wonder how he kept all this manpower. Oh, India. That's probably a huge boost. Forgot about that. India gives you like 2 million manpower extra. Even this part. If they have enough compliance, at least. I don't know what their compliance is. Oh, they don't have enough compliance. Oh, it's still 1.9 million, so. Yeah. I'm gonna lose a lot of that. I just realized. That's gonna suck. I think I can defeat the Soviets before I really need to worry about manpower, though. But just in case, I am gonna do this. Which hurts to do, but do we really need to do that for our economy? Like, lose all our manpower for it? I don't think so. And let's have his tanks go to Rostock. Make sure they have high motorization. All of our divisions are training. We're only gonna keep 5 of these generals. I don't think we're gonna be able to train the tanks up to elite. I really just want these infantry armies, especially this last one. I think it might take too long to elite, actually. Because then we also want them to be entrenched and everything in case the Soviets strike first. When they do go to war. I don't think they will, but stop exercising. Guys are all strong enough. So let's redo this entire army. And make a new army group out of it. Where is it? There it is. Look at his hat. Bruh. That's the last one. And then we gotta divide this up. Easy. And I'm gonna have this army assigned to Romania, even though that's kind of overboard just for Romania, but okay. Don't know if I'll have those guys immediately attack. I really wish I had just one more railgun on November 9th. Might wait till then, unless it's a November that. No, it's October. It's like a day from now. Well, I'm sure they don't actually need that boost. Just for taking out the Romanian part of this. I have all my bases covered. Obviously those guys will go. Guys will need to invade. These guys will be ready to attack. This guy will be ready to take out Italy. Or just as part of Italy. And I think these guys should be able to defend themselves pretty well. Okay. Here begins the big war. Okay, they called Romania in. I didn't even let those guys get set up. They might get pushed back a little bit. I think I can just declare war on specific countries that I want to. I don't know if they just screw themselves over in Gibraltar. Okay, looks like they have a stronger defense in Romania than I thought they would. But I think we're still winning. But also rip India, because I know what's going on there. Corsica's gone, Brittany's gone. These guys can be in queue for any time I think I need. An encirclement army. I guess let's go there, I didn't know. Does Spain have any divisions? No, they have 0 and they're not at war with us, so... Never mind, they're at war with us now. I don't get why the AI has to have so many puppets. Why don't you just call them all in at once? Like every hour, like 10 countries get called in. Oh my god. Stop. Stop. A single division there. Romania capitulated. Which is really bad for the Soviets, because I think they're just gonna get circled like crazy. I actually believe I can push here. Oh. They were not prepared. Surprising, considering how many days I gave them. Oh, they're just gonna kill themselves. Okay, then this army, if they take that, will be assigned position to attack. Wonder how many we got. I kept shooting Romania. That's a lot of casualties that they got. Romania didn't actually take that many. Yep, 331,000 Soviet troops encircled is what I would say. So that's pretty painful for the Soviets. I don't think that Spain will actually have any garrison. Okay, they will have a navy though. But we also have more reserves set up specifically for that. No accessible regions. That is bull. Why? Does that count as Gibraltar or something? That's weird. It's like we're gonna be able to take it anyways, though. Then I think I can just actually sit back and watch as Soviets just get destroyed. And both these guys are gonna do quiet intel network. Where they are. Make sure they don't get caught, but that they still do stuff. Okay, we are decimating the Soviet army. I've not even really been paying attention to that. They don't have very supremacy there. So you may be able to. Kiev has already fallen. Ouch. I know people probably just want to see Soviets get slowly destroyed. Maybe quickly. So that's why I'm trying. I really want this to go by fast. Come on. They found an Air Force here, I think. Okay. This should be an undefended port. So then we should have all the states in Europe. Really? They got one division out? That's an issue. If we can... Maybe the close air support can do something? Okay. Maybe it will. Okay, we've taken that. So Spain is now participating. Leave. Actually, these guys are well spread out, to be honest. So they're actually... I don't know why they're having supply issues. I'll extend it. But now we need those tanks. I completely forgot to deal with this. Could probably do that and it'll be encircled. Yeah, need... Unless... these guys can just go in. And deal with it. Seems like those medium tanks might be having a huge effect on the supply. Okay, I don't want a garrison. I really don't want a garrison. Looks like they're gonna fall pretty quickly. I still think I have to take out China, though. Oh, we don't. We have to take out Canada. Why? Why is Canada a major power? Okay, I don't care about the communist threat. I'm literally a socialist country. Looks like we're... That wasn't good. I don't know. Looks like the Soviets are kind of just dead. I thought I prepared this. That'll take a little bit longer. I might actually decrypt them. Oh yeah, Korea's. So you don't actually have to take out China. You have to take out Canada, which should be significantly easier. Especially if I get another spy. And I get 50% over there, then I can just build a collaborationist government. I don't think they'll have much of a spy network, so it shouldn't take too long to do that. We're almost in Leningrad. Hold on. I think we have the supply. Send one of our medium tanks down here to deal with this. Okay, yeah, they're attacking us from behind, which is what I feared. They don't have the greatest supply here. Oh, they're getting more divisions there. Oh, this is the